Words of Art in Law, The Hidden Nuances of Appear and Its Relatives by Bard Justice. Legal language often takes familiar words and transforms them into technical and nuanced tools of precision. Among these words of art are the terms appear and appearance. What may seem straightforward in everyday conversation, denoting physical presence or visibility, carries profound procedural weight in legal contexts. This exploration uncovers the legal evolution of these terms, their courtroom implications, and their role in shaping accessibility to justice. Chapter 1. The Legal Transformation of Appear. In common language, to appear simply means to be present or visible. In the legal world, however, it signifies much more. To appear in court is an act of formally acknowledging the court's authority, either explicitly through actions like filing pleadings or implicitly by behavior that recognizes jurisdiction. For instance, the legal maxim, making it appear and proving are the same thing, shows that for something to appear legally, it must meet evidentiary standards. This means that appearing is not just about being present, but about substantiating facts with admissible evidence. Acknowledging the court's jurisdiction through appearance can have significant procedural consequences. Once a party appears, they may waive certain defenses, like objections to personal jurisdiction, making the act pivotal in legal strategy. Chapter 2. The Nuances of Appearance. Appearance in law refers not to physical presence, but to the formal submission to the court's jurisdiction. This formal act has distinct types, each with its implications. General appearance. A general appearance occurs when a party voluntarily acknowledges the court's jurisdiction over their person and the subject matter. Filing a response to a lawsuit, attending hearings, or making motions all constitute general appearances. By doing so, the party typically forfeits any objection to jurisdiction, affirming the court's authority. Special appearance. Historically, a special appearance was a tool used to challenge jurisdiction without submitting to it. For example, a defendant might make a special appearance to argue that the court lacks personal jurisdiction. This preserved the defendant's right to contest the court's power over them while respecting due process. Although many jurisdictions now rely on modern procedural rules instead of special appearances, the principle behind them remains foundational, emphasizing fairness in jurisdictional disputes. Constructive appearance. Sometimes, a party's actions may amount to what is called a constructive appearance. This happens when behavior, such as responding to a summons, engaging in settlement discussions, or participating in procedural steps, implicitly acknowledges the court's jurisdiction, even if no explicit appearance is made. Chapter 3. The Binding Nature of a Promise to Appear. The term promise to appear is most often encountered in criminal and traffic proceedings. It refers to a defendant's agreement, often in writing, to attend a scheduled court date instead of being detained. While it may sound informal, this promise is a binding legal obligation. Failure to fulfill a promise to appear can result in severe consequences, such as the issuance of a bench warrant or additional charges for failure to appear. This underscores how legal language can elevate seemingly casual terms into significant commitments. Chapter 4. Words of Art in Broader Context. The terms appear and appearance are part of a broader pattern in legal language, where ordinary words acquire highly specific meanings. Examples include consideration. In contract law, this refers to the value exchanged to make an agreement binding, distinct from its everyday meaning of careful thought. Attachment. In procedural law, this term describes the legal seizure of property to secure satisfaction of a judgment unrelated to emotional bonds. Motion. In law, a motion is a formal request for a court order, not a physical movement. These examples highlight how the law prioritizes precision, even at the cost of accessibility for non-lawyers. Chapter 5. Bridging the Divide. The specialized vocabulary of the law ensures procedural clarity, but often alienates those unfamiliar with its terms. Misunderstanding these words can have serious consequences. For instance, a party who interprets appear as requiring only physical attendance might fail to meet procedural obligations, risking default judgments or penalties. For this reason, lawyers serve as critical translators, bridging the gap between the technical language of the law and their clients' understanding, ensuring that rights and obligations are clear and actionable. Conclusion: bridging precision and accessibility. The legal definitions of appear and appearance exemplify how everyday words are transformed into precise legal tools. These terms, along with related concepts like special appearance and promise to appear, underscore the dual role of legal language as both an instrument of precision and a potential barrier to understanding. Efforts to demystify these terms and make legal language more accessible are essential to fostering trust and inclusivity in the justice system. As the law evolves, so too must its commitment to bridging the divide between technical precision and public comprehension.
It's time to be wise. Demystification of their classy set of rules. The way the words are used to keep the people fooled. It's got to become a new part of your tools. Interpretation skills of the attorneyman schools. Everything you see is overlaid with contractions. What they're gaining as you pledge to be their pawn. Checkmate when the credit's been used up and gone. Now here comes repossession on your constitution. Word magic. They used to fool the people and it's tragic. They don't teach this in the schools. Word magic. They used to fool the people and it's tragic. It's time to be wise. Now we the people who created the estate, delegated powers limited to federate. But now I see the created entity has created a person artificially. What's this you say? How can this be? How can they create a man artificially?